watch this. Let's not get tight. There's Elijah, there's Elisha, there's Moses. Elijah, Elisha, Moses, Joshua, Paul, Timothy. They're all connected to the man, their pastors, their leaders. So their oil is flowing to them. So because the oil flows to them in the right season, when they're released, they can operate on a double portion greater than what the shepherd does. But when somebody is disconnected from a shepherd, and you try to get somebody to do for you what they can't do because they're not connected. So they try to do something, you got them trying to do something because you think they got knowledge, because they shout, because they speak in tongues, because they run up and down the aisle, because they've been in church years, but they can't do it. My God, they're not able to do. The Bible says, I'm giving you, watch this, pastors after my heart that will feed you with knowledge and wisdom. He doesn't have to give you passion and ministers. As they connect to the pastor, he's training them to be pastors. And when he releases them, they'll operate how he operates. I got a short testimony. Watch this. Somebody get a gospel today, this quarter. I meant to bring it. How many of y'all know Cheryl Brady? Cheryl Brady, one of the most awesome women of God in the kingdom. Cheryl Brady, the Bishop Nation at Virginia, started his ministry. She went with him to Dallas. She sat under him for years. Her and her husband left Dallas, went and started the ministry based on the teaching she got with him, and now says, okay, we started the ministry. Now she's a world-renowned minister, and a lot of the teaching comes from Bishop Jakes. The ministry is thriving. She's pastoring years. She's all over the world. Bishop Jakes called her a few months ago and said, I need you to pray about coming home. She says, pray about coming home. Yes, I want to start a potter's house north, and I want you to pastor. Now, I got 5,000 members. I'm moving. Why would I want to stop? I'm broken out. What am I going to do? She says, watch this. She said, as I prayed on it, I did not hear the voice of God. I want you to get the argument. She said, all I could hear was Bishop Jakes' voice. And said, as I heard his voice, doors started opening and God started showing. As I heard his voice, she said, now I understand this is my baby. She said, so just like Moses was put in the river, I'm putting my baby that I birthed, and I'll always be connected to in the river. My church, my ministry. And I'm bringing another passion in, and I'm going to watch it from afar. And she left and went to Dallas and started Potter's House North. They have Christians. In 1 month, they have over 2,500 members. Because of her connection, her relationship, and her listening, not to God's voice, to her shepherd's voice. And she started a ministry that's stress-free, because they pay her salary, they take care of the rent, all of this is taken care of through the month of church. Because she heard the right voice. So you have to be careful who you connect to. That's going to lead you all over the place, with no destination in your own, because they're not even hearing God's voice. So this man Jerry is here, his daughter's sick, the woman is bleeding, and men are not helping. And then watch what she says, she heard. She said, it says, a certain woman was had issue for 12 years and suffered mentally in a position and had spent all that she had and was nothing better, but rather grew worse. When she had heard Jesus, somebody said his name. Somebody spoke his name, and she heard of his name. And in hearing his name, she got in the spirit. The healing of his life. Now watch this. Jesus is on the way to help Jairus. The crowds have throng. They're slowing them up even from getting to this little girl who's sick because they've heard his name. And so many people are on him. And he's trying to get to this little girl. And as he's trying to get to this little girl, people are slowing him up. Now, here we go. Now, we got the disciples coming. And give me about 8 women and surround these brothers. Let me real quick. Now, we're trying to get over there to Sister Diane. And as we're trying to move, this kind of touch me. And it's slowing the progress. And Jarius is like, man, what's going on? But in the process of this, just look at it. Some woman say, you know what? While on others, thou art calling. Don't pass me by. Since I heard his name, and I know he's moving, he ain't got to lay hands, he ain't got to heal me, he ain't got to hug me, but if I got enough sense to know, I know there's power in his name, and if I can touch the person that carries his name, I got a feeling that everything is going to be all right. Look at your neighbor and say, you better start shouting his name, whatever your situation is, whatever your trouble is, whatever your problem is. I'm done. Now we can talk about it. Everybody stand on your feet right quick. Wow. Trey Songz suggests in the lyrics of the song that he's so good at what he does. He's so bad at what he does. That she ain't up but scream his name so much till the neighbors know his name. Trey Songz suggests the intimate relationship we're having is so right. And I'm so in tune with what's being needed at this time that when I provide it, the person can't help but scream my name. And all I can tell you is, be quiet. I bet your neighbors know my name. And God is saying, if I've been that good to you, and I've touched places in your life that nobody else have ever touched, and I've spoken a word over you when everybody else has spoken death into you, then your neighbors ought to know my name. Now God is saying, I want you to have a practice run. I want you to have a practice run